Hello student, yes, see you again. And today I would like to introduce you and overall about the cross-sectional studies. After you know many kinds of research. But now I would like to know your terms. Are the terms, the important terms like cross-sectional design. What is that? Okay, if you want to know today, I will introduce you the guru about the cross-sectional design. Okay? Okay, let's introduce Ajahn. Okay, hi student. Okay. Thank you for coming here. And how are you today? I'm fine, thank you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first question, because our students want to know about the cross-sectional design and what is that. Okay, for the first question is what is the cross-sectional design? All right. For the first question is what is the cross-sectional studies? Okay, let's start with the what is that? Okay, what is that? You know that cross-sectional studies are measure simultaneously are the exposures and outcome in a given population, yeah, in the certain times. So it's a part and it's very famous among researchers. Okay, this kind of study is observational studies, and it is like a snapshot of a population in a certain points of times, because exposures and outcomes are determined simultaneously for each subject. Yeah. Moreover, cross-sectional is also called a prevalence study. And okay, you know, one more thing. This kind of design cannot determine the causal relationship between variables. However, cross-sectional study can be helpful determining how many people are affected by a condition and whether the frequency of occurrence varies across groups or population characteristics. Yeah, I think you understand. Yes, right. Next for the second question. Oh yeah, I see. Yes, thank you. And for the next question, okay, why are the researcher carry out this kind of studies, cross-sectional studies? Okay. For the second questions. Okay, cross-sectional studies design is used when the purpose of the study is descriptive, often in the form of survey. Usually, this is no hypothesis as such, but the aim is to describe a population or subgroup within the population with the respect to the outcome and set the risk factors. Moreover, in the action, the purpose of the study is to find the prevalence of outcome of our interest for the population or subgroups within the population in a given time point. Yeah, so people can carry out that, and it's very famous among researchers. Oh yes, right. And then we are doubt about the advantages of the cross-sectional studies. Again, would like to know the advantages of this design. Okay, for the advantages of cross-sectional design. First, it is relatively inexpensive and take up little time to conduct. This is a very outstanding point of cross-sectional research. And the second, it can estimate the prevalence of outcomes and interest, because sample is usually taken from the whole population. Next, many outcomes and risk factors can be assessed. Yeah, and sure there is no loss to follow. Yes. And how about the disadvantages of cross-sectional design? Are there any disadvantages? Okay, for the disadvantages. The disadvantages of a cross-sectional, okay, there are some. Okay, the first one is it is difficult to make the causal inference because it cannot determine the causal relationship among variables. Okay, the second one is only a snapshot. This means the situation may provide the following result if another time frame has been chosen. So it's different. For the last disadvantage, I think that is like prevalent incident bias. It's especially in the case of longer lasting finding the factor, I think is going to be the prevalent incidence. So I think that's it. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, and now, okay, I will make the conclusion again for the student. Okay, the first thing that is cross-sectional studies are relatively cheap. Okay, that is an observational studies and can be conducted in a short time. So this is very easy to conduct. Okay, so the second one, they can be used in many fields, like in public health, or like in social science, in education, in psychology, to understand the phenomena of the studies. Okay, and the last one, they cannot be used to establish the causal relationship between exposures and outcomes. So remember, they cannot be used to establish the causal relationship. Okay, and it depends on about your interest and the social topic. Okay, see you next video. Bye bye. Thank you. I done so far. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye bye, student.